and welcome to EHS Nights News. I'm Marina.
And I'm Emily. Recently, the opening night players had a musical called Mamma Mia. Lily Walsh has the story.
Ellington High School's drama group, the Opening Night Players, is putting on Mamma Mia on May 7th, 8th, and 9th.
This is what the director of Mamma Mia has to say about her favorite parts of being in her role.
Ooh, that's a loaded question. It's been fun. We've been having a lot of fun with the rehearsals and the show itself, but there's just so many moving pieces that it's so hard to make sure it's all done in that timely manner. I think just the fun of it, it's definitely a fun, lighthearted show, so I can give the students some direction for their characters, but really they get to make them their own, which is something they couldn't do from the first two shows this year.
This is what the cast has to say about the rehearsal process.
My favorite part about all the rehearsals together in conjunction is how you can see the show progressing even by a minuscule amount from each rehearsal, and then once you get to tech week in the shows, it's just you see it all coming together, and it's a really nice thing.
Honestly, just getting to work closer with the OKP kids. They are such a welcoming bunch, and I always enjoy working with them. And just seeing their creativity and ideas come to life and having them sometimes be their own little directors in what they want to do.
No, I'm not.
I think being the one who creates that safe theater space for these kids that I had when I was in high school, and getting to see them in a new environment outside of the pressures of school and the academics.
Let's hear from a different perspective about the show behind the scenes.
Having time. There's so many different conflicts between work and other sports, or just not having enough time for rehearsals themselves, so making sure everything's done.
I would say the hardest part about rehearsal was the fact that there were many times where individuals who needed props wouldn't get their props, or we had to switch out props, or we had last-minute props based off the director's opinion during tech week. I think it was very difficult to keep up with that schedule demand. However, I think we persevered through the uses of making sure that the taping on the table was correct. Taping is where you just mark out the layout of a table, where the props go, and each actor is labeled on there as well as what their prop is. And then I think a lot of improvisions. I had to make a Bible prop using an old textbook. We found a mattress. It was a lot of persuasiveness and a lot of multi-uses and a lot of imaginary and creativity that required to do this, but I think that we were able to achieve a good production and a good use of props.
Here's some more behind the scenes experiences from the cast and crew.
I really like my casting. The role of Sophie has been a dream role of mine for quite some time now, so I was very glad. To be casted together with two of my best friends that are playing also my best friends in the show, it makes it a lot more authentic and very easy to depict the energy and the connectiveness of us together.
This is Lily Walsh from Ellington High School, wrapping up.
One of our loved business teachers, Miss LeDuc, has recently announced her retirement after 29 years at Ellington High School. Here's Nina Vanelli with the story.
Much loved Ellington High School teacher Mrs. LeDuc announces her retirement. Mrs. LeDuc is known for her strong commitment to her students and her good relationships with her colleagues. Students share their experiences and the impact she made on them.
3 words I would use to describe Miss LeDuc would be loving, courageous, and positive.
She taught me a lot of valuable life things that I'll need for when I got to do my taxes, bills, stuff like that.
A message I would leave to Miss LeDuc is you were a very loving teacher and very kind and very supportive, and I wish you the best of luck.
Miss LeDuc was always really understanding and taught us a lot, and she never marked me tardy when I come in late, and I really appreciate it, Miss LeDuc. And I learned a lot and feel better about my finance problems.
Well, when I first met Miss LeDuc was actually this year when I started personal finance, and I really didn't know how to do anything in her class, and she helped me out a lot.
I'm probably going to miss the people the most, especially students. After 29 years of being here, I guess the students have been the best part, and helping everyone grow, especially learn about using their money and moving into their financial futures. But it's been such a great community to work in, and my colleagues and staff here have always been supportive and
so the people I'm going to miss the most. And into helping people with money still. I see myself maybe helping a different generation, older generation with money management and investing and things like that. But I also have a couple of grandkids that I hope to spend time with, and just some free time, not getting up at 5:30. So that's it.
This is Nina Vanelli reporting.
The Ellington Knights baseball team is around the mid-season mark, and the team is seeing a lot of success. Here's Ty Fieldhouse with the story.
The Ellington Knights baseball team is on a roll with an 8-3 record. Let's take a deeper look. Ellington's pitcher Tyler Dumont, aka 90, has been on a roll this year.
Hi Tyler, how'd you pitch so well in the Canton game?
I just kept it pretty level-headed. I knew they were a pretty good team going into it, but I trusted my guys in the field, so got the job done.
All right, we all obviously know you throw 90. When are you going to throw 91?
I just think I just need to spend more time in the gym and eating more, then I'll throw 91.
Ellington's leadoff hitter Chase Thomas is batting around 333. Let's see how he thinks the team's doing.
Yeah, I think the season's going good so far. You know, there's some things that we could make better, and there's some things that we are very good at, but you know, I think the season's going great so far, and we're winning it all.
How'd you get the name Chogs?
So you know, I was in class and we're doing this interview thing, and you know, there's Vaughn. He got stolen in like a movie, so his name couldn't be Vaughn, so his name is Veebs. But it can't be Veebs and Chase. Like it doesn't work. So you know, it's Veebs and Chogs.
All right, you guys are playing one of the best teams in your conference up next in the Triple C's. What do you think about that game?
You know, I think we got it. We got 90, and you know, we got Dylan on the mound, and all of our hitting is coming together, and you know, the Cuban missiles out there. We're gonna win.
Role players Chris Davis and Jackson Dumont have been contributing a lot to the team this year.
Really little, when I was playing t-ball, my dad literally thought my righty swing was bad, so he told me to flip around and swing from the other side, and it looked so much better. So literally since t-ball, I've been switch hitting, and I've done it ever since.
Jackson, you're hitting a lot better compared to last year. What'd you switch up this year?
Basically, I just totally forgot about last year, honestly. I was too much in my head. Just totally started not to care about what the outcome was. Just put the ball in play, see what happens, and just have a confident approach every time.
That's your Ellington baseball team. I'm Ty Fieldhouse reporting.
Today we are taking a look at the Ellington softball and seeing how they're doing.
Good morning, Ellington Knights. The softball team has been on a roll so far this year. Clearly, a lot of preparation happens before the game, which is the key to success.
So like around 4:30, so we can put on our cleats and be ready to run, stretch, and all that. So yeah, once we put on our cleats, we run, then we stretch, and then we throw until our arms feel loose. After that, we'll put on our stuff to hit, and we'll go down to the batting cage and we'll hit off the tee, we'll hit off the hit stick. After we hit, we go back up to the field and we get ready for playing like infield, outfield. Like the coaches will tell us to go to our positions and we'll get the balls hit to us to get like us ready for fielding.
Students describe the biggest lesson they learned from playing softball is winning and losing as a team builds strength.
I think that the biggest lesson that I've learned is that you win and lose as a team, and your energy in the dugout and your attitudes and keeping your head up on the field and in the dugout is probably like the biggest factor, and just being positive.
Their current record is 9-2. Losing is not something that happens often.
When we lose tough games, we kind of just come together as a team and cheer each other up. And as long as we like try our hardest, our coaches are usually like pretty good about it, so we cheer each other up. If it's an away game, we'll listen to music on the bus, and we just deal with it together.
What's your record? We're 9-2.
Their goal this year is to make it to states. This has been Noble reporting.
Thanks for watching EHS Knights News. We'll see you next time.